It's online biz real talk today, South Asian style. We have so many business partners from all over the world today, and a lot of people from India, from Pakistan, from Sri Lanka, and we also have someone from China. Let's talk about Asia. Maybe not South Asia, but still in Asia. So we have some business partners here, and we're going to go over a subject that is kind of delicate in the South Asian community, which I know, and it is delicate in the Romani community too, in my nationality. Our subject in this online biz real talk today, okay, online real, like biz talk, okay, because we talk about real things and real issues. This subject is, how can I start this online business if I don't like to post videos or pictures of myself because I'm shy, or my husband or family doesn't want us to put our life online? That's our subject today. Guess what? You can. You could start this business if you're shy. You could start this business if you don't want to put yourself out there. If you're not allowed, if you're by your nationality, by your religion, you don't want to do things like that. You can. And I'm going to go over that today. So thank you, thank you, thank you to all my business partners here today. You can introduce yourself for us first, Angelina. Why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about the subject? Can I start this online business? If, how can I run it? In other words, how can I run this online business if I'm shy and I don't like to post videos or pictures of myself? So yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're on mute there, girl.
Thank you, Georgia. So, is it okay if I start speaking Hindi right now?
I would love that. But
All
yeah, go
right, all
ahead.
right, nice, thank you. नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल और सलाम वालेकुम। मेरा नाम एंजेलिना है और मैं यहाँ कनाडा ओंटारियो में रहती हूँ अपने पति और 3 बच्चों के साथ। मैं बॉम्बे में पैदा हुई थी और वहीं 22 साल रही, उसके बाद 3-4 साल दुबई और अभी पिछले 22 साल से कनाडा और अमेरिका के बीच में शफ़ल कर रही हूँ। मैं डिजिटल बिज़नेस करती हूँ और मैं सबको दिखाना चाहती हूँ और समझाना चाहती हूँ और इनफैक्ट मदद भी करना चाहती हूँ कि आप लोग भी ये काम कर सकते हो। अगर आप अपने बच्चों को छोड़ के बाहर नहीं जाना चाहते, काम नहीं करना चाहते, घर से करना चाहते हैं, पैसे घर में लाना चाहते हैं, तो ये डिजिटल बिज़नेस आपके लिए है। मैं समझती हूँ अगर लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि मैं बिज़नेस कैसे करूँगी, मैंने तो कभी काम किया नहीं, कुछ-कुछ लोग ने कभी किया नहीं होता है काम। ये बिज़नेस वैसा नहीं है कि आपको बड़ा डिग्री चाहिए, ये ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको कंप्यूटर का ज़्यादा जानकारी हो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। सब कुछ ऑटोमैटिकली मॉड्यूल्स में होता है जो आप सीख सकते हो, अलग-अलग भाषाओं में होता है। इंग्लिश इंग्लिश तो है ही ऑफ़ कोर्स, हिंदी है, all kinds of different languages, बहुत just give me a quick second. Georgia, I'm sorry, but how many languages do we have really if they had to transfer it?
Oh, we can transfer any language because we have Google Translator and you can translate the training to any language. So it really doesn't matter, whatever Google provides. I know there's a few languages that, is not really there. Like I know that some Nigerian languages, for example, was been told like it's hard to translate online because Google, but yeah.
Right. Because India has so many languages. It's not just Hindi and Punjabi or Marathi, right? We have so many. तो back to you guys, I'm sorry. तो अलग-अलग लैंग्वेजेस में और सिर्फ इंडिया को ही लेकर नहीं, पूरी दुनिया के लोग सब अभी वो बता रही थी अफ्रीका के भी है, एनीवेयर लाइक सऊदी से भी है, राइट? ऑस्ट्रेलिया से है, कहीं से भी अलग-अलग भाषाओं में आप लोग बात कर सकते हो और हमारे पास जो वो जो एक सॉफ्टवेयर है जिसमें आप ट्रांसफ़र कर सकते हो और वो आप समझ सकते हो। जितने भी मॉड्यूल्स हैं उसमें आप या मतलब स्टक नहीं होगे और अगर हो भी गए तो हम लोग मेंटर्स हैं, कोचेज़ हैं जो आप लोग को समझाएँगे। मगर लेट मी गो टू द टॉपिक टुडे, जो टॉपिक के लिए हम लोग यहाँ आए हैं, पीपल हू आर शाय। और मैं सब बता दूँ आपको, मैं खुद कैमरा शाय थी क्योंकि मुझे हमेशा ऐसा लगता है कि मैं हाँ, कोई हमारी फ़िल्म स्टार्स जो होती है इंडिया की वैसे नहीं दिखती हूँ। तो लेकिन हमें क्या करना है? हमें कोई कॉम्पिटिशन करना नहीं किसी के साथ। हमें अपनी फैमिली को सँभालना है और उसके लिए उसको सँभालने के लिए हम अपने कैमरा पे आ सकते हैं। मगर अगर आपके रिलिजन में, आपके कल्चर में या घर में जो बड़े वगैरह हैं वो नहीं चाहते तो कोई बात नहीं, आपको नहीं आना है, नो प्रॉब्लम। उसके बावजूद आप लोग सोशल मीडिया पे आपके पोस्ट्स लगा सकते हो। आप आपके अंदर जो फीलिंग्स है, जब आप समझाना चाहते हो, जिस लोगों को मोटिवेट करना चाहते हो, बाकी जो औरतें यहाँ काम करना चाहती हैं उनको आप इनकरेज करना चाहते हो। सॉरी, मैं कुछ इंग्लिश वर्ड्स बोलती हूँ क्योंकि मुझे भी पूरी तरह से हिंदी नहीं आती है। बोलती हूँ मैं हिंदी, लेकिन एवरी वर्ड नहीं आता मुझे, ठीक है। एंड दैट्स वन ऑफ द रीजंस, क्योंकि मैं गोवा की हूँ, बॉम्बे की हूँ, लेकिन मेरा नेटिव गोवा का है, तो हम लोग एकदम 100% हिंदी नहीं बोल पाते, लेकिन मैं फिर भी काफ़ी अच्छा हिंदी बोल लेती हूँ मेरे ख्याल से, अलग मेरे जो बाकी गोवन रिश्तेदार हैं उनसे उनसे ज़्यादा। तो एनीवेज, तो बैक टू द टॉपिक। ये शाय वाला प्रॉब्लम जो है ये सभी में है, सिर्फ हिंदू और मुस्लिम्स में नहीं, कैथलिक्स में भी है। वो भी नहीं आना चाहते। मैं खुद कैथलिक हूँ, मुझे खुद नहीं आना था कि कैमरा के सामने खड़े रहूँ, बात करूँ, लेकिन लाइक आई सेड, हमें अपने फैमिलीज़ को संभालना है, हमें प्रोवाइड करना है, हमें अपने बच्चों का कॉलेज सोचना है, और ये सब हमें शाय वगैरह साइड में छोड़ना होगा। मगर फिर भी आप नहीं करना चाहते, कोई बात नहीं, आप पोस्ट्स बनाएं, पोस्ट्स में आप अपना लिखे कुछ, या अगर बच्चों के पिक्चर डालना ठीक है तो वो डाल सकते हो, अगर वो भी नहीं डालना है तो बिस टॉक होता है हमारा, जो हमारी कोच जो है ऑलमोस्ट एवरी डे, संडे को छोड़कर, क्योंकि वो हमारा साबित डे है, वो उनका होली डे है, उसको छोड़कर वो बाकी सारे दिन बिस टॉक्स करती है, और वो बिस टॉक्स वो हमें प्रोवाइड करती है, हमें वो देती है, रिकॉर्डेड होता है, वो हम लगा सकते हैं, और उस बिस टॉक्स को आप प्रमोट कर सकते हो। दिन में एक तो आ ही जाएगा, उसके अलावा आप एक छोटा-मोटा पोस्ट बना दें, कुछ कुछ गहराई वाली बातें, मोटिवेशन वाली बातें, या जस्ट जनरल टॉक्स भी। जब आप खाना बनाते हो घर में, मुस्लिम फूड इज़ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट फूड्स इन इंडिया टू, बाय द वे, टॉप टॉप क्लास। वो खाना आप दिखा सकते हो। अगर आप कुछ मिठाई बना रहे हो, केक वगैरह, या कुछ भी, हमारी मिठाइयाँ, इंडियन मिठाइयाँ या पाकिस्तानी मिठाइयाँ, वो गुलाब जामुन मेरा फेवरेट है बाय द वे, वो बता सकते हो। मैं खुद एक गुलाब जामुन हूँ। लेकिन आप जो भी करें, आप वो सब दिखा सकते हो। और और उसके अलावा बेस्ट डॉग्स, अगर आपको ऐसा लगे बस एक बेस्ट डॉग होता है आधा एक घंटे का, वो दिखाया कैसे चलेगा। आजकल रील्स होता है, उसको आप रिकॉर्ड करें, तो छोटे छोटे जो भी, जैसे मैं बात कर रही हूँ, फिर थोड़ी देर में तुषारा करेगी, फिर आलिया आतिफ करेगी, उसके बाद लियम करेगी, फिर जॉर्जिया खुद करेगी। तो वो लोग जो पॉइंट्स बात करते हैं, वो पॉइंट्स को आप छोटा क्लिप बना के फिर आप वो लगा सकते हो। तो ऐसे में आप दिन में 5-6 बार एक्चुअली लगा सकते हो, छोटे-छोटे, क्योंकि लोगों के पास 1 घंटा नहीं होता है। वो लोग 1 मिनट दुखना देखना चाहते हैं, अटेंशन स्पैन कम है। मेरा खुद अटेंशन स्पैन कम है। थोड़ा देख लिया, हाँ, कोई इंसान अच्छी तरह से समझा रहा है, आपको थोड़ा एक एक वो दे रहा है कि मैं आपको कैसे कमाना वो सिखा सकती हूँ, तो ज़रूर रुक जाएगा कुछ कुछ समय के लिए तो। उसके बाद आप एक 1 मिनट का कोई क्लिप लगा दें, हम लोग जो बात कर रहे हैं उसमें। ऐसे करके आप दिन में 5-6 बार लगा सकते हो। मिनिमम 3 बार लगा लिया तब भी काफ़ी है आप पे। अच्छा, मैं अभी और ज़्यादा नहीं बात करूँगी क्योंकि और भी लोग हैं लाइन में, और बेचारे बाकी लोग नहीं समझ पाते, सिर्फ़ आलिया को लेकर, बाकी लोग यहाँ नहीं हिंदी समझ पाते। शायद तुषारा को थोड़ा बहुत आए क्योंकि वो हमारे कंट्री के थोड़े नज़दीक है, श्रीलंका। लेकिन वो है तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया की। तो एनीवेज़, थैंक यू वेरी मच, और मैं फिर से अगर मुझे मौका मिला तो मैं आप लोगों से बात करूँगी। तो आप लोग कैमरा की वजह से हिचकिचाना नहीं, आप लोग ज़रूर इस मीटिंग के बाद जो भी आपको इंसान जो आपको पढ़ाता है, जो आपको अब ऐसा लगता है कि उसके साथ आप कनेक्ट कर सकते हो, आप प्लीज़ उन लोगों को कॉन्टैक्ट करें। और एक फ्री वर्कशॉप आप देखें, फिर आपको मालूम होगा कि ये बिज़नेस का स्ट्रक्चर कैसा है, ये लोग कैसे करते हैं, और फिर उसके बाद आप लोग इसमें आना चाहें तो हम लोग आपको गाइड कर सकते हैं। ऑलराइट, नमस्ते। ऑलराइट, बैक टू यू जॉर्जिया।
Thank you, beautiful. That's amazing. Yeah, there's really good food. I was thinking about that because I follow so many like cooking things, and like I'm always really like I'm like a squirrel when I'm going to post, and all of a sudden I see that there's so many good foods, and I'm vegan, right? And I know
Yes.
there's a lot of Muslims that are vegetarian, so they're always showing something amazing. And to begin with, there's a lot of East Indian, Pakistani, like South Asian foods that are vegan to begin with, or they're vegetarian. So I love the foods. And you are so right.
Yes,
There's such amazing food.
very much.
Some of them are not
Yes.
healthy at all. There's so much oil, there's so many things, but they're still so delicious.
Yeah,
So
calories not count. Yes. You
But
cannot count calories in our food. But I was talking about Muslim food. Like in India, we consider that one of the best foods too, by the way. Everybody wants that. My husband,
yeah.
he's a heart patient. I have to keep telling him,
Mhm.
dal khao, dal khao. Dal is lentils, but he always asks for meat. So I'll mute myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I have when before I started this business, I had a offline business and I was renting a shop downtown Kamloops from a wonderful family. Oh my goodness, I love them. Um, they're East Indian. They own a lot of shops, and she turned vegetarian. She told me like she prayed and and she met with like just a spiritual guy and he was like stop eating meat, like stop eating animals. Like she was trying to have a child and she stopped eating all meat and she just became vegetarian and um like spiritually people do that, right? And like she gave up something and then got her son, and I still get chills to this day, and that was her prince, and he was into so many amazing things, and I was just thinking like she was blessed, right? She gave something up for God, and look at her, she got blessed beyond, and they were so wealthy, believe me, they had so many amazing things. So I strongly believe in that, like as a Christian, because I know
Sacrifice.
yeah,
Yes.
Muslims
Right.
and Christians are a lot the same. So we fast the Christians like sometimes for our blessings for what we want, right? And even as a Catholic before, like we're just growing up in the old school European background or Romani background, like there's some times when we give up something, like you can give up meat or coffee or something you really desire, and you do it for a while to get the blessing.
Yeah. During
But
Lent.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much. God bless you, girl. All right, why don't we go now to Aaliyah? Aaliyah, long time no see. I miss you, girl. Why don't you introduce yourself for us? Tell us a little bit about your story, how you started, why you started. Tell us a little bit about your family and what you're doing in your career, and yeah, and then let us know about the subject. Um, do I have to go on video? I'm shy, right?
Thank you very much, Georgia. I miss you too. I miss talking to you a lot, but I know you're very busy. I've been seeing you. It's good to be back. Um, so my name is Alia. I live in Toronto right now, but my background is I'm from Pakistan. I'm a mom of three. I am a teacher by profession. Um, right now, I'm just enjoying the break. I'm trying to take as much rest as possible because last year was very chaotic for me. There were a lot of things that were going on simultaneously. My husband had to take his exam. Um, I myself was doing full-time job, and then I was also doing like a few other things here and there. So I'm trying to rest before the next school year starts, and also I'm trying to get back into the groove with the business. Thanks to Georgia, she kept me hooked. Um, this is an amazing business model. Um, it's not a get rich scheme. When I joined the business, it's been a while since I joined the business. Um, I really looked into different businesses. So I did my research. It was not that one fine day I got up and I said, okay, let's do it. There's a lot of research, and Georgia would tell that I kept talking to her um, back and forth, and then we finally had a talk, and then I said, okay, let's give it a try. If Georgia, single mother at that time with 5 kids, oh my God, I really respect her for that. I'm like, okay, let's give it a try. The goal for joining the business was to be able to have not only the financial freedom for myself, but also be able to help my people back home. Like, this is a big attraction, um, big what do I call it? मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी वजह थी इस बिजनेस को ज्वाइन करने की कि मैं अपने लोगों की बैक होम मदद कर सकूं. तो here I am. um, the best part about the business is the community. जैसे कि एंजेलिना ने कहा, it's easy to learn. It could be translated in different languages. Most of the time, people do not get stuck. You don't have to be tech savvy. You learn and then you move forward. But we are human beings. There are like technical issues. There are other issues जो कि हो सकते हैं. If you come across those issues, then there are mentors, there are coaches. Georgia is here. Um, we can reach out to her. We can reach out to other friends, and not even only coaches and mentors. These friends, like if Angelina can help with something, she would extend her help. If I can help with something, I would extend help. So there is someone on the group to answer your question. You're stuck? Type your question. Someone will answer you. So the support system is a big goal for this business. Um, these are all the good points. And then now coming to the topic, I'm shy. I'm a Muslim. I know what this means. It's not just being shy in our religion, it's not actually much appreciated to be on the screen talking about your life, discussing your life. But there are like a lot of Muslim partners that are there. You don't have to make videos of your family or your kids or whatever. As Angelina said, you can talk about the food you're cooking, you can talk about the day you had, you can talk about, sometimes you are philosophical, sometimes you have a hobby, sometimes there are interests that are interesting to other people. You can also talk about them. Like my interest, like I try to read books, not very philosophical, not very educational. I read fiction, but still, that's my interest. I can talk about that. I can talk about the book that I have recently read. I can talk about um, the struggle of my day, the high point of my day. I can talk about anything. I don't have to really talk. I can just like make a post it online. We can make reels, as Angelina said. So at the end of the day, what is the consensus, or what is the final point is, where there is a will, there is a way. Jahan cha, wahan rah. You really want to do it, you will be able to do it. There's nothing going to stop you. So if you find it helpful, if you find it that you can do something for your family while you are at home, with your family, take out some, like you don't have to have like 5 6 hours a day, just like 2 3 hours, 2 hours in the beginning. And then believe me, once you have set up the system, it's not even 2 hours, maybe half an hour, maybe a quarter of an hour, that we can do before bed, after we get up. There is always time. As I said, if you want to do it, you will be able to find time as well. So, my friends, that's it from me. Thank you very much, Georgia. Thank you very, very much for having me. And, guys, if you find it helpful, please do join. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And you can thank Angelina too, because she's pretty much my co-host. She's doing this all. So you're welcome. And yeah, I like that, the fact that you find time for your business, even though you're busy, and I know you're super busy. The little time that you found for this business, you succeeded. If you notice that, whatever you put into your business, and I know you're the type that don't like to post too much about your life. You're succeeding, right? You're getting buyers, you got a sale. So whenever you put your effort, and what I 100% believe this, when you have faith in God, and when you're praying and you're thanking him and you're doing all the right things, good things are going to happen for you 100%. And I know what kind of person you are. So anybody watching, like, another thing is like, say for instance, you're thinking right now, I don't have any hobbies. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't do anything but cook and clean and take care of my family. And I help my kids with their schoolwork. I know that there's a lot of moms out there who just do that. Okay? If you're doing that, you can simply just post stock stuff. And you don't want to, and you don't really want to even talk about your life. You can put stuff on there that we show you in the training, ads that we show you in the training. There's platforms that you don't need to be on social media. There's platforms where you're advertising on social media, but people don't need to look you up. Like it's very simple. Your ad was going to bring in that buyer on Kijiji, on Google, on YouTube, you name it. We'll help you to create your ads. You can use our ads. You can use a team video, whatever you choose. So if it's even to that point, because I have, you know who I had a lot not wanting to put their faces out there? Pastures. I have a lot of people that interested in the business pastures that say like I don't want to intertwine. I noticed that because they really like the fact of this business or teachers. I know you're a teacher, Aaliyah, but it's teachers and pastors. I noticed those two types of well, pastor is serving God, but those two types, pastors and teachers, are always like, I don't want to be online. And I had a business partner. Well, I still have a business partner from Congo, originally from Africa, from Congo, Africa, but in the U.S. And he was in the army, and he wasn't allowed to post anything about himself. Okay, but they boomed to the top. His wife did all the work. So, and making 20K in like a month and a half. So, that just shows you. Okay. Thank you, Leah. So, Tashara, why don't you go ahead, introduce yourself for us, tell us a little bit about why you started, and then let's talk about the subject.
Is that okay? I talk my language right here. Thank you, Georgia and Angelina and everyone for having me here. And I'm Sri Lankan and I'm living here in Australia. Before I come to Australia, I was in Singapore and working for families over 20 years. So then I found the love. Now I'm in here. And so when I first come to Australia, it is difficult for me to find the job, lack of education and living in the city, all sort of thing involved with it, even though you educated here, is education system is different. So that purpose, you have to take a course or whichever according to the Australian standard. So then only you can be work. So we're living in the city also, it is difficult to find the job. So my husband found a job here in a rural town and we moved here. Soon I get here, I got a job. So then still, I don't want this lifestyle that I have here because we are middle of nowhere. So everything is so far away. So that's the reason I'm looking for something that have some sort of income that come permanently for us so that in the future we can move out. So come to the topic, and I'm going back to my language now. So අයිබෝවන් ලෝකෙ පුරා සිටින ඔයාලා හැමෝටම ලෝකෙ කොහේ හිටියත් ඔයාලා බලන කෙනෙකුට මම සුබ දවසක් සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ඒත් එක්කම මට කතා කරන්න ඕනේ මේ පැනල් එකේ දැනට ලෝකෙ වටා සිටින coach Angelina Spain, Angelina from Canada, and coach Georgia, she's AI Spain, and Alia AI Canada, Leanne Singapore, and ජීවත්වෙන්නේ කැනඩාවේ. මේ ඔක්කොමලා ලෝකෙ වටා සිටින අය එකතු වෙලා ඕන්ලයින් ව්‍යාපාරය කරගෙන යන එක හේතුවක් තමා රස්සාවලට කොයි රටේ හිටියත් රස්සාවක් කරන්න ඕනි ජීවත් වෙන්න. ඉතින් තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ මිනිස්සු එක රස්සාවක් නෙවෙයි දෙකක් තුනක් කරනවා. එතකොට ඒත් එක්කම එහෙම කරලත් එයාලගේ ගෙවල් වලට ගෙවන්න තියෙන බිල්, වාහන වලට ගෙවන්න තියෙන බිල්, ළමයික ඉස්කෝලේට යවා ගන්නවා, ගොඩාක් දේවල් තියෙනවා. ඒවට ටිකක් අපහසුයි. ඒ අපහසුකම නිසා එයාලා ඕන්ලයින් ව්‍යාපාරයට ඇවිල්ලා මේ රස්සාව කරගෙන යනවා. වෙන රස්සාවකුත් කරමින් ගමන් සමහර අය ෆුල් ටයිම් විදිහටත් කරගෙන යනවා. ඉතින් මේක ගොඩක් සාර්ථක දෙයක්. කම්පැනි එකෙන් හැම දෙයක්ම දෙනවා ට්‍රේනින්, වීඩියෝ බේස් වල ට්‍රේනින් තියෙන්නේ. ඒත් එක්කම කොමියුනිටි එකේ ඉන්න ගොඩාක් අයගේ සපෝට් තියෙනවා. එතකොට තමන්ට ඇවිල්ලා තමන්ට මූුණ දෙන්න බැරි නම් තියෙන හොබීස් තියෙන ඕනම දෙයක් දරුවන් මේ පින්තූර නම්මන මේකට දාන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. අවශ්‍ය කෙනෙකුට පුළුවන්, නැති කෙනෙකුට අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. මමත් ඒ විදියට ෂයි කෙනෙක් තමා. ඒ වුණාට මෝර්නින් සන්සෙට් ෆොටෝස් අරගෙන මම ඒව දම තමා මං උදේට මේ කරගෙන ගියේ. ඊට පස්සේ මං හිතුවා මෙහෙම ඉඳලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ. ජීවිතේ අපි අපේ ෂෙල් එක ඇතුළට වෙලා ඉඳලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ. කූඩුව ඇතුළට වෙලා ඉඳලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ. ඒකෙන් එළියට ආවොත් තමයි ජීවිතේ දිනන්න පුළුවන්. මගේ ජීවිතේ මම හැමදාම තනි වෙලා ලැජ්ජා එළියට ගිහිල්ලා කන්න, තනියෙන් ඉඳගෙන කන්න ඔය ගොඩක් විදියට හිටපු කෙනෙක් මම. ඒ වුණාට ඒ හැම දෙයකින්ම තමන්ට වෙනසක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඒක තමන්ගේ ඒක ඉබේම තමන්ට එනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ වෙන අයත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නකොට ඊට පස්සේ තමයි ජීවිතේ යථාර්ථයකට අපිට යන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් මේ බය වෙන්න දෙයක් නැහැ, ෂයි වෙන්න, ලැජ්ජා වෙන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. තමන්ගේ හොබි එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ඇඳුම් විලාසිතා කරන. එහෙම නැත්නම් මහන දෙයක්, ඒ වගේ දෙයක්, කෑම හදන දෙයක්. ඒ වගේ ගොඩක් දේවල් තියෙනවා. එතකොට ගාඩන් කරන ඒවා. ඒ වගේ දේවල් උනත් දාලා මේක කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් දෙයක්. මේක සාර්ථක ව්‍යාපාරයක්. ඉතින් මේකට එකතු වෙන්න කියලා තමයි මට කියන්න තියෙන්නේ. ලෝකෙ කොහේ හරි ඉඳලා බලන කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවනම් මේ ගොඩාක් අය ඉන්නවා මෙතන ඉන්නේ 4-5 දෙනායි දැනට. ඉතින් මේක ඇවිල්ලා ඔක්කොම ට්‍රේනින් ඔක්කොම සපේනවා. එතකොට ට්‍රේනින් වලත් ලැන්ග්වේජ් එක අපේ ලැන්ග්වේජ් එකට හරවගෙන ඒ විදියට කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් එක්කම අපහසුතාවයක් නැහැ. හැම සල්ලි ඉක්මනට හොයන්න තැනක් නෙවෙයි මේක. ඉගෙනගෙන ස්ටෙප් එකෙන් ස්ටෙප් එකට යන්න තියෙන දෙයක්. ඉතින් ලෝකෙ පුරා ඉඳලා කොහේ හරි ඉඳලා බලන කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් ඕනම කෙනෙක් කන්ටැක්ට් කරලා මේකට ජොයින් වෙන්න. ඉතින් මේක කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ලොකු දෙයක්. මොකද දවසක කම්පැනියට ඒ කම්පැනියට එකතු වුණාට පස්සේ මේක සදාකාලික ආදායම මාර්ගයක් වෙනවා. මේක කවදා හරි දවසකට දරුවෙකුට හරි පවරන්න පුළුවන් එකක්. මිනිස්සු පුදුම විදිහට දියුණු වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ගෙවල් දොරවල් වල බිල් ගෙවල් තියෙනවා, වාහන වාහන අරන් තියෙනවා, මිනිස්සු ට්‍රැවල් කරනවා මේක කරනින් ගම. ඒ නිසා එච්චර තමයි මට කියන්න තියෙන්නේ. එහෙනම් ස්තුතියි. Thank you. Georgia and everyone, thank you so much. And this is all about from me. So I let them know that if they're shy, they don't have to do anything. And so showing the pictures, they got a crazy amount of people in our country do sewing and they got good talent. I say they can show that, and many people do farm working. They can go in show off that people are interested. That's what I'm sharing with them. But I start in the beginning, I showing my garden and getting sunset photos. That's how I start. Then one day I was stopped myself. You know what? I don't want to do anymore. Then I just like open up the camera. It was shaking, you know, I was shivering. So then like I was a sunset is out there. Let me show you something. And I show my face a little bit. Then I go back to the other one. It's very overwhelming for me, but I did it. So that's how it happens sometimes. You know.
I think her internet went off a little. We'll be back. Oh, I was gonna say, but if you're fully like, I don't even want to. Yeah, go on. Are you back?
So thank you. That's it from me.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you got cut out for a little bit there, but thank you, thank you, thank you. What I was gonna say is, yeah, there's so many ways to go about this business. So like I said, if you're absolutely feeling like I don't even want to put that out there. I don't even want to, show my yard work or whatever. Like I'm not interested in posting on social media. There is a way to go around that. And it's simple. There's the Kijiji, there's the global site ads, there's all these there's a lot of free advertisements, actually, sites that you don't have to put any pictures or anything. It's just an ad. And then there's also, like I said, Google, YouTube, you could choose. You could do Facebook. Okay. But the thing is yeah, go on.
Sorry. Just one thing before I go. Maybe I have to go in 10-minute time. Sorry, still got 10 minutes. I never checked the time. Even though yesterday I find out that you can do ad, you don't have to have your picture and everything, even though the automated system is talking. Then I was looking at one of them. Yeah, you don't have to put it anything. It don't even have to create it. It autos is created by itself. So there's a way to do it. Anybody want to join in? There is no way you have to put it yourself. Then I was thinking, shocking myself, I'm better than what I do when you create that ad. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. AI could do all these things, guys. You can get even a free app, AI app. So, and that's artificial intelligence. But yeah, you can simply just advertise what our training shows you to advertise, and literally go on any social media platform you choose. But yeah, Facebook, if you did decide to go on Facebook looks, see, the thing is if you're advertising on a social media account where they might click on that account and see if you're real. There's where you have to post 3 times a day. So if you're going to advertise on Instagram or Facebook, you're going to have to post 3 times a day. And those posts can still be your brand, but it doesn't have to be exactly your face. Okay, but people are going to want to see someone behind the product. They want to see if you're real because they don't want to spend money on the product if they don't know if you're literally, going to scam them. You have to show people you're legit because here's an example. If I go ahead and I'm literally trying to shop for some, clothes or furniture or something online to deliver, I want to see behind this product, who's behind this product. Because there's a lot of scams from different countries where they'll just take your money. Okay? And so if it's extra cheap, I'm like, yeah, right, $97 for this whole, backyard set, no way. So you're like, and then you go and you look behind the person and then you see nothing. Okay? Same thing you got to remember. If you're not posting on your social media accounts and you want to advertise on there and you're looking to advertise on Facebook or Instagram, you have to make sure you're posting, and you can post what we post as long as you're showing that your page is live. And then we all, our business partners, literally, we help each other. We help each other to have social proof when we're always there. And, and people see that they have social proof and other people are commenting on your pictures or your posts. So that way it shows legitimacy. And these are real people, like literally just seeing your posts and your ads. So besides our business partners. So, yeah, but there's so many platforms. Let me pull up the training for a moment. And I'll tell you all I'll tell you all the platforms we have. Why I'm doing that, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you soon. Why I'm doing that, we're going to go to Leanne. So Leanne, why don't you go ahead and why don't you introduce yourself for us? Tell us a little bit about your story. Why did you get started? What made you start this business in particular? And tell us about the subject. And thank you, Tashara.
Hi, I'm Lian Kang. I'm also living in Toronto, Canada, same as Alia. I'm actually also a stay-at-home mother of 2 children. And why I can stay at home is because I want to witness my children's milestones. But after having only one single income means budget is tight. You have to count your dollars and cents every time you spend money. So because of that, after my children started schooling, I said, hey, I need to go back to corporate world. I need to, supplement the income, my husband's income, and then do more things so that I'm not so tight about money. And then I accidentally came across this business opportunity. Then, hey, I look at it. That's good. I can be with my children, still with my children, and yet be working at the same time. And what's important is, when my mind goes off a bit. So what's good about it is that I do not need, I don't need experience to do it. I don't need a huge capital to do it. And there's so much training involved given. There's so much guidance given. Hey, I can do it. you know, and I witnessed so many people doing it successfully. So I say, okay, I give it a try. But like a typical cash cautious person, I actually did some checking. You know, must always do our due diligence. Don't just listen to what they say. You must check on yourself because there's so many scammers out there, right? I believe all of you have done the checking. So there was what I did, and then I'd say, hey, okay, this is for real, and then I went in. So this is something I enjoy because it's like frankly speaking, I've never thought about doing business because I don't know anything about business. Education taught me I work for someone. It's always I work for someone. But here, everything is given, and the community is amazing. You get to know people all over the world. You know, from you see from Australia, from US, from let me see, Malaysia, all over, and all these people are so amazing. They are so helpful. It's um it's a win-win-win situation. It's always that when we have discovered something that's useful, we share and you learn from them. So that's why I find this is so good about it. And you don't need huge capital. You know, me, I'm a stay-at-home mother. That's impossible for me to have a huge capital. So that's why I did this business because of all these things. I got more than what so-called bargained for. I got a lot more, and it changed my attitude. I become livelier, become happier because it's no longer a mundane life for me. So that's why I started this business. And you know how on this topic, how can I run this business if I'm shy? I don't like to post pictures or videos of myself. Yes, you can. When I first started, same thing. I actually don't really take photos. I don't like take photos. So for those who want to do it, you know, on the social media, you can always post things like are they okay? I couldn't understand what Angelina and Sarah say, but I can tell you the same thing. You can post your interest. You like gardening, you post pictures of the garden. You don't need to post yourself. If you like to cook, you can show the various cookings that you have done. You can video the cooking even, but without yourself inside. Then you like to eat. Some people like to, because I know a partner who likes to venture out to eat. She will take photos of all those places that she eat and introduce for that place. So that's your brand. You are a foodie person. So you show people all the places you like to, where you like to eat. You can even recommend that, okay, this particular food, I love it. This is what kind of food. You can share. And I even have another partner who say, oh, I can't remember where he came from, but I think maybe let's say a Singaporean, I can't remember. Then he found a Singaporean food somewhere and he showed, hey, you know, these people living in this country, in this particular city, I found this fantastic Singaporean food down there. Same for you. If you come from Thailand for wherever, you can say, hey, I found this wonderful eating place. So there are so many things. You can even take pictures like I also used to take pictures of the park because I love to go park. So you take those beautiful. Sarah is a very good photographer. I can tell you, she takes beautiful, absolutely beautiful pictures. Frankly speaking, I don't like to take photos, but I start to learn to take photo of scenery. So you post sceneries or places where you live. You know, those beautiful things. You know, I even things like you can even show a photo of a duck in the pond, and then you can tell people, you know, see the duck is so like swimming so peacefully, but who knows the lakes below, they are fighting, moving so fast to move around. You can say such comments, give your comments. So there are too many things out there that you can post without posting yourself or video of yourself. You can post video of other things when you go for a trip. So like I say, yes, you can run this business without posting pictures of yourself or videos of yourself. You can post things that you enjoy, things you have encountered, share certain experiences you have encountered. So yeah, this is what I would say. You need not necessarily need to post yourself. Of course, if you can, better still. But if you don't, it's fine. Yeah, back to you, Georgia.
I love that. I love how you talked about that because I watch a lot of people that are foodies, and then they have a brand. All of a sudden, they sell clothes, and all of a sudden, they are or they're selling a protein shake or a protein powder. They have a huge brand, right? So I see that. I definitely see that. There's some people who like work out and sell sports clothes. Okay, but it doesn't necessarily have to go with it. Okay, because my brand as a coach and mentor is I'm a mom of five, with only a 7th grade education, killing it in the online world. And I do post a lot about my workout. I post a lot about my life, and I'm one of those. But I want to do that. I want people to see what I'm doing, I encourage people to start the business. I'm a coach. So it all depends on your approach to your brand, to your business. But yeah, at the same time, when I first began this business, I was the type of person that I didn't know what to post. I didn't know what to do. Like I was following training, but not. And you'll find your way. You'll find what you're comfortable with. And just like Lashara said, you may want to all of a sudden show yourself to the world. You may all of a sudden get out of your comfort zone. You may all of a sudden have a discussion with your husband or your family, and they'd be like, okay, then go for it. Because I'm the type of person like there's a lot of people in the world, and they're like, oh, don't let your family rule you, or you don't have to follow those ways, or like I understand, like it's we're not here as coaches and mentors to make you fight with your family and to go against your religion or go against your beliefs or the old school ways. There's a lot of old school people in my business that are older, middle-aged, and even young. So I understand. We're here to help you along the way. This is what the coaching call is for. So once you get started in this business and you watch our free workshop, and I'm going to give you all the directions in a moment to look more into this business, and I'm hosting the workshop tomorrow. So once you have that information, you sign up and you want to get started in this business, we have that one-on-one coaching call, me and you. Okay, I would be your coach, helping you every step of the way to success. I coach all my business partners. So literally, you would have me as your coach, one-on-one, asking you like, what is your plan? Are you shy? How do you want to get started in this business? That's the whole reason for our coaching call. Okay. So what I'd like to say is I will help you every step of the way. And if you're feeling that you are not wanting to go about a certain way, because just let's put a family aside, what they're wanting, or religion aside, or whatever the case may be, your beliefs. What about just the fact that you're just what we talk about, an actor or a teacher? Because somebody was saying that in our chats. I think it was Leah. It was like, wow, there's actors, there's doctors, there's was it Angelina? Sorry. Pastors, actors, doctors, nurses, firefighters. It's true. There's all kinds of people in our business. So if you are somebody that you don't want it intertwining with your career, there's a way. Okay. So I felt that this subject's important, in Spanish, muy importante. Oh yeah, go ahead, Leah.
Sorry, Georgia, to interrupt you. I am a Muslim. This is coming from the horse's mouth. I know what the restrictions are, I know what the mindset is. But, guys, there is always a way around. You don't have to do what you do not want to do. The point of doing this business is having peace of mind. So it's not that you are pressurizing yourself or you are pushing yourself to do something that you don't want to do. There are like ways. This is a multifaceted, community business. Everyone who comes in this business brings in their own identity, their own background, religion, ideals, and this is an accepting business. It gives you peace of mind, liberty to practice what you believe in and still grow, still learn, still become successful. So, shyness is one thing. Anyone can be shy. It doesn't have to be Muslims or Christians or Catholics or anyone. But apart from being shy, it's baby steps. You learn every day, as Georgia said, as Leanne said, as Tashara said. Maybe one day you realize, okay, I'm comfortable enough, or maybe you won't. But then there are other things that can keep you going, that can help you be successful. There are a lot of business partners who are Muslims and who are very, very successful practicing their beliefs and their ideals. So that was just my 2 cents. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you very much.
I love that. It's so true. Like we have pictures. There's a big meetup where there's like 2,100 business partners from all over the world. There's like pictures with all of these people that are wearing their cloths over their head, and if I'm saying it right, hijabs. Is that how you say it? And I know they're all Muslim from different nationalities, right? And I'm like, I've never seen these people, and they're so successful. They're getting these big awards and big like commissions and bonuses. I'm like, I've never seen these people in our online business community. Why? Because they don't show their face. But behind doors, they're making all this money. Okay, it's like there's so many people around the world that's really like religious or old school, and they don't want to put themselves online. You don't have to. You can like make really good money doing that 100%. We have some business partners that are talking here. Some of my business partners who are watching, some of my favorite business partners too, and my coach. Hi, Jasmine, how are you? That's my Spanish business partner. Well, she's Mexican, but she literally is the co-host to my Spanish online biz talk. Come on, girl, we're still here for a few minutes. You can always hop on. And this is my lovely coach, Paul McLean. Well, maybe I shouldn't say lovely, he's masculine. Here's my handsome coach, Paul. Helena is his other half. I love them so much. God bless you. They're always traveling the world, and I've been taught so much by them. And that's why I became a good coach, because they taught me. And one of my other business partners, thank you so much. God bless you. I guarantee this is Khadisha. I know if you're talking from one of our chats, it says it doesn't show the Facebook user. You have to log into it in our Earn Online Academy. Or it might be someone else. So thank you. God bless you. So yeah, it doesn't matter where you come from, what your beliefs are, your nationality, you can do this. And we have some things talking in our private chat on here, and they're saying like we can do text ads. You can use an avatar image. I love that. Angelina, you're on the money. Aaliyah's saying like baby steps. You could do baby steps just slowly, and text ads, just you write out things and the ad goes all over the world. Just choose the platform. But I always thought about that too, because there's you can make your avatar. There's a lot of people all around the world who have avatars. Again, there's an avatar for a reason, because some people don't want to put their picture. So what is an avatar for those who don't know? Facebook generates like an automatic little avatar for you for your cover photo, or you can go into Bitmoji or one of these little avatars, the cartoon makers, and it makes you like a cartoon image of you, right? It might make me with long hair and tan skin, right? Dark eyes, like it'll look like you. It'll convert it, or you can even like choose what eyes you want, or lips you want, or hair, right? Yeah, Google ads are good. So yeah, you can choose whatever you think, like whatever you're comfortable with. And here's another thing, like I found that a lot of people too, like they don't want to put their photo on there, and they'll take like their back will be like they're looking towards a beautiful mountain, right? And somebody takes a picture of them from the back, or they have a timer on their camera or phone, and they're like, so it is of you, but it's not of your face, right? So you can choose. All right. I guess I'll go a little bit over the subject, and I'll introduce myself a little bit, who I am and my beliefs and where I started. So obviously, you see, I'm Georgia. I'm a coach, president, CEO. I decided to start this business because I wanted to make more money. I didn't want to leave my children with, babysitters, childcare, and I wanted to be there for them. I wanted to cook healthy for them and take care of them and teach them my ways, my beliefs, entrepreneurship, close to God, Christian ways. Like I wanted all these things for them. And I literally got more than what I could ever ask for, because my children are homeschooled. We're here in Barcelona. My kids are getting into all these different activities, training my son for soccer and getting him into the gym, focusing on my children, focusing on my health, focusing on, things I believe in, on my foundation. So I got a lot more than what I could ask for from this business. From God, I'm very grateful. And it wasn't without effort and faith and my love and sweat into this business. I can't say tears, I never cried into it, but it's, I just like literally put my effort into it. So like I come from a very old school background, so I could really relate with this business. Okay, because I have two sisters in this business, and they never post. They don't like posting too much about themselves, but they post sometimes like parties, things they do. Oh, one of our business partners, I think, had to go, or it was her internet. Yeah, bye, Thashara. She had to get going. So yeah, I know the feeling, and I was never shy to post about this business or post literally, about the products or whatever the case may be. You could choose which way you want to go about this. Um, but I know that my family was, and I know that a lot of people from my nationality would be shy. And there's quite a few people from my nationality into this business. I have a lot of people from the old school Romani background, and they didn't want to post certain things. They didn't have to, and they still made money. So, my sisters use my ads. So you can literally choose which way you want to go about it. I really, really like the fact that you can brand yourself even without posting your all the time selfies or pictures or whatever the case may be. And you're going to have support. You're going to have us. I know that my team and my group is a little bit different than a lot of these online. Well, it's very different, I should say, than even people in our whole community, because I I know the way it was when I first started, that I didn't know what to post. I had a hard time starting up. I just, it was time consuming for me. So what I do in our chats and what I do in my group chats and in my business chats where I help my business partners is I create posts and I share it with my business partners. I create text and post ads, free ads, and I create ads that they can put free or they can put paid. They can do either or, whatever social media account. And I literally will give it to my business partners for them to post. So, and I explain to them, you could take this and you can make it your own, or, and you can even, search around the text to make it how you like to be branded. And that helps them a lot, because now what I see is, as I'm scrolling around, I see all their ads and I see the ads that I gave them and they made it their own. I'm like, oh, it's beautiful. Like, and I just, and then there's Angelina, who just does her own thing, and she does it so amazing. She brings it into a crazy design. And then there's a lot of people who are not tech savvy and they just copy and paste whatever I give to them. They're like, here. I'm like, good job. At least you got that going. And they get buyers and they get leads. So I can't say, I can't say that there's nothing that could, there's anything that could stop you. Well, we have our beautiful Jasmine. You made it. Of course you make it. It wouldn't be right without you. How are you, girl?
Hello. I just stopped for a few minutes because I'm working, but I just, I relate so much to this subject that I was like, I really have to be there at least for a few minutes. Hello, ladies. So nice to see you back, Alaya. So if you give me the floor, I'll just take a few minutes and I'll let you keep going. Awesome. My name is Jasmine Rodriguez. I'm originally from Mexico, living in Houston, Texas. I'm a mom of 2 kids. I'm a wife. And I'm also, I work as a nanny. And anyway, I will say that I've been very blessed when I joined this business. One of the things that I remember when I joined and I got to know the training and how the system works and everything, and I realized that I needed to come out of my comfort zone. I was like, I don't know if I can do this, but I will say this. Seeing Coach Georgia, main thing, she was my biggest inspiration. Seeing her successes and then meeting all these beautiful ladies, their successes, I was like, okay, I know I'm shy. I really I remember Coach Georgia struggled a little bit at the beginning to find me because in Facebook, because I didn't show my face in Facebook. I only had my cat pictures and a few other things of my interest, and I thought, well, with this business, I need to be more open. I need to let people know who I am. And I hesitate a bit there. I consider myself shy, a little bit introverted. And I was like, well, Coach Georgia said this. And she even shared her experience in other Beast Talks, saying that she was a bit, of the shy person too. But she said, hey, if I'm going to make, some good money with this, you know what, whatever, here we go. Here's my face. I'm showing the world who I am because I really want, big success with this business, right? And nowadays, it's important to let people know who we are, right? They also, I mean, Angelina was saying it, and in fact, I love, all the things she does, she bakes, and I mean, it's amazing. Everyone, right, posts what they love to do and all this. And, but, I realized when I joined this business that it was about time. It was time to come out of my comfort zone. And I'm so grateful because this business has helped me to step forward. And that shy person, it's staying on the side. I look at her and I said, you stay there. I'm going to grow. I'm going to succeed. And I'm going to do my best. And I'm going to be the best at what I'm doing. Right. So I'm so glad that, and I will say this to anybody who wants to join. And I know all these, my colleagues and Coach Georgia has been giving advice, if you really don't want to show yourself, there's, they have give you all the best tips anyone can give you, right? And even, when there's days that I'm always rushing, but there's always something I like to mention in my pages. I just go for it. And not necessarily I'm always showing my face. Sometimes I'm sharing an inspirational quote. Sometimes I'm sharing about my cats. I love cats, and people might hear me in a quick video or reel, they will hear my voice and I'm talking about my cats, my pets, my kids anyway. But yeah, so I love the versatility of this business, that you can still be you and you can win. I mean, that's the best, right? You don't have to show your face if you don't want to, but you can still, run your ads like Coach Georgia said it. In fact, Coach Georgia, I'm running a very good one that you helped me out a while ago, and many people's interested in it, and it's coming in. And let me tell you this: is I'm not showing my face. It's not a video. It's a written ad. My very first written ad is bringing back so many leads, and I'm so happy. I'm glad. And this is another way, right, to be successful. And I'm glad, that we're talking about this now, this regarding the subject, because, like I said, I relate a lot with the subject. At the beginning, I was like, oh my goodness, what did I got myself into, right? But later on, I was like, you know what? I think I needed this because this has helped me grow my mindset. This has helped me to communicate with people, to show people that we're real, that this is a legit business, that you can run it from the comfort of your house. If you're a homemaker, if you're a mom, like
Yeah.
Leon was saying it a moment ago, right? She's a homestay mom. Also, Angelina, Alaya is a teacher. I when I joined this
Yeah.
business, I was a nanny, and I still do my work, but I'm very happy that I'm doing this because this business is helping me to come out of my comfort zone. It has shown
Amen.
the potential that I didn't know I had in me, the potential of a entrepreneur. I never knew that of myself. I'm discovering myself with this business, and I'm
So
so happy for that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're coming up on 60 minutes and I hate to cut you off and end, but we're gonna get cut off. But if
Awesome.
anybody has any more desire to learn more, just click the link above, add your name and your email, and we'll send you our free workshop. So thank you, thank you, thank you all. God bless. We'll see you on the other side.